Okay, so I think let me set the stage for this with just kind of like, I think this really helps explain like what should you actually be thinking about to know that you're healthy. And I think we struggle a lot with like I think the medicine just thinks that being healthy is just not having any disease, and I think we as just kind of the wellness community or whatever struggle to come up with a good definition for health. But I think a really good definition of health for me is you should be abundantly supplied with all the energy that you need to fulfill the goals that you're trying to fulfill, and you should be adaptable enough to be able to handle things changing that were out of your control or your own purposeful changing. And I think the North Star for you to see when to know that you are healthy is that your energy to anxiety ratio is very high and your libido is very strong. And so when you start losing, you use energy not only to produce, maintain, repair everything, but you also use it to distribute everything. And so one of the things that you do with like the last 10% of energy you make is help determine where all the energy goes. And so a lot of people think that like if their mitochondrial function is declining, they should feel tired all the time, but that's not necessarily the case. It might be that you're just losing the energy that you need to actually help the mitochondrial chemical energy to help control how you use energy. And so you are wasting it as anxiety, and that's coming out of productivity. So it's like you look at how much energy did I have yesterday and what did I get done? If the answer is, well, I felt wired all day, but I wasted most of it thinking about why my wife insulted me and then worrying about how I was going to pay the bills, and so I didn't actually get any work done, like that's a good sign that you are losing control over where your energy is going. So that's not good. That's not healthy. Healthy is you have abundant energy to put towards productive things. And so you should see from that you feel energized when you need to be alert, that your anxiety levels are very low, that your libido is very high, and you can adapt that on an age-dependent manner, but and that you are able to sleep very deeply. And if all your energy is keeping you up at night and then the next day you're sleep deprived, your biggest problem is you're just not putting the energy to where it's supposed to go.